Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a fun video. This is a project share for AdornIt, and this is for their Mother's Day Make It event, their card making edition. And all of the ambassadors for their Diana Markham products were asked to create Mother's Day cards using the Diana Markham stamps that were released in December for Valentine's Day. And they are equally appropriate for Mother's Day cards as well as, I think, any time of the year, but especially good for Mother's Day cards. So each of us ambassadors has a specific day, and today is mine, Wednesday, May 3rd. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you stick around and subscribe. And to all of my returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back. Yesterday was Jill's video. Make sure you go and check hers out. I will link all of the ambassadors down below. And then the next few days, there will be Cynthia's video, then Marilyn, and then Dee. So please stay tuned and check out all of their projects too, because I'm sure you'll get some great inspiration from them. I'm looking forward to seeing what they made as well. So let's get started. I'll show you the stamps that I used and all the different supplies, and then I'll show you the Mother's Day card that I made. And I will link these products down below, everything that I can. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. So this is the main stamp that I used, and this was the December edition of the Recipe Stamp Club, and it's Mom's Sugar Cookies, which is one of my favorites that's been released so far for this Recipe Stamp Club. I think it's so cute. Obviously it's good for Valentine's Day because it has the hearts, but for Mother's Day because it says Mom's. And then it comes with all of these extra stamps. There's a row of cookie cutters. There's two lines, one's dotted, one's a solid line with hatch marks on it. Comes with this cute little handkerchief, and then a heart that has hatch marks in it as well. And the add-on stamp set is this one, and this has a cookie sheet with heart cookies on it and a spatula. It has two different cookie cutters with wooden handles. One of them's a little bit bigger and it has a tag on it. Then there's this other cookie cutter that's like a metal one, or, you know, typical metal one. There are utensils. This one's a wooden spoon with the heart. This one is a spatula with the detail on it. There's a spoon with little hearts on it. Here's a rolling pin with hearts. And then it also comes with a heart sugar cookie stamp and then a sentiment around it that says love to bake, which is separate, so you can use that separately. So I used a bunch of stamps from here, and I used the recipe from this one. So again, those will be linked down below. Some of the other products that I used a die set from Tonic Studios. This is the You Make the World Go Round die set. And I use this die from this set a lot, and this is it's like a scalloped rectangle, and it fits perfectly on the front of a 5x7 card. That's why I use it a lot. So I use that. Then I used two die sets from Scrap Diva Designs. This one is the charcuterie board, and I do use this one very frequently. There are all these different dies for charcuterie boards, different sizes, and then there's a background one as well. It does come with a separate hole die that you could use to like punch out the background, and I can't find it right now. It's on my desk somewhere, but anyway, it does come with that, and if this is available, I'll link this as well. This is a great set to have. I use it all the time. And also from Scrap Diva Designs, I use the Heart Circle nesting set, and this comes with all of these different size doily dies. Well, there's 3 doilies, and then there's separate stitched circles that you can use to, you know, cut out the doily, cut out a frame, or just add an inset onto the doily. So very versatile set, and I do use this one a lot as well. Some of the accessories I used these heart clay pieces. I got these from Michael's. You can find them in lots of different places, but it's the specialty polyester glitter, and this one is pastel hearts. I used some Nouveau drops, and this color is so pretty. It's called Bubblegum Blush, and it's a crystal drops. I use this a lot. It's a very like peachy pink color, mostly pink, but a little bit of peach in it. And then I use some of this glitter. This is from Creatology, and it's just a very like chunky white glitter. It looks like sugar when it dries, so I use it in a lot of my baking themed projects. I used this ink pad Memento Tuxedo Black because I colored my images with alcohol markers, so this is perfect for that. One of the papers that I used is from this paper pad. It's a Girl. It's by First Edition, and I got this at Joann's. I think they still have it. But it has really pretty, it has some baby themed papers in it, but I usually use the like florals and, you know, non-baby theme ones. This is the one that I use for this project. It's like a lemon yellow textured paper, and then it has pink and darker pink and green foliage and roses on it. So I use that, and there are some other things I use that I'll explain along the way, but let me just move these out of the way for right now. Okay, so let me show you the Mother's Day card that I made. So this is it, and I think it came out so pretty. It's a 5x7 card, and I used a card base that I'd gotten at Hobby Lobby in a pack, which actually is my last one, so I have to get some more, but it was the perfect color for this project, a nice aqua color. So that's why I used that. And okay, let's start at the top. This is the recipe stamp, Mom Sugar Cookies. Isn't that so cute? I stamped it onto some digital paper that I purchased the files from Etsy, and it's got little tiny hearts on it, and it comes with 100 different background colors, so I'll link that down below too. It's a great value. It's like $2 or something for 100 different files. So I printed it out on this aqua paper, then stamped it out, and then cut out a square with my paper trimmer. And then I did a little bit of coloring with alcohol markers for the cookie cutters, just in like a light gray color and a little bit of pink. And then I added, I put some glitter down on these hearts, and then I covered those with the Bubblegum Blush Nouveau drops. And before it was dry, I added a couple of those clay hearts and just kind of sunk them in so they would stick in there as it dried. So that is the recipe of my card. And then below that, I added a doily from Scrap Diva Designs, and I used some embossed pink dot paper from Joann's for that. And then for the charcuterie board, I used a paper from, this is from Crate Paper Gingham Gardens, which is a newer release. And it has this one paper that looks like wood, and then it has like gold roses on it. So I think that looks so pretty for a charcuterie board. So that's why I used that. And then all of the utensils are from the add-on set, the add-on stamp set. So there's the rolling pin, the spatula, these 2 spoons, and then the cookie cutters. And I just stamped them with my Memento ink, colored them, and fussy cut them. And then after I glued them onto my card, I added some white glue and then sprinkled on that glitter, so when it dries it just looks like sugar, and I did that on some of the edges of the charcuterie board as well. And I love how that looks. I added some more of the stamped images that I fussy cut onto the base of the card just to fill up that space. Again, I did some glittering, some coloring with the alcohol markers. This paper here is where I used that Tonic Studios die, so like I said, it fits perfectly on a 5x7 card. I popped it up a little bit, the charcuterie board, on some foam tape, just to add a little bit of dimension to it without making it too thick. You could probably mail this if you added a couple extra stamps, but I'm planning to add this to like a gift package, so it doesn't need to go in the mail by itself. So that's why it's a little bit more textured and a little heavier than I would normally put just in a regular envelope. But I love the colors, just the peaches and, well, more like pinks and aquas and a little bit of lemon yellow in it. I think it's really soft and pretty and perfect for Mother's Day. And this can go to anybody who you consider, you know, a good mom, you know, grandma, aunt, sister, a friend. Doesn't have to be for your own mom. So that's the front of my card. I hope you like it. The inside is very simple. I used that same die to cut out a rectangle out of some ivory paper. And then I stamped Happy Mother's Day. This is from a die set that I got a long time ago from AliExpress. I cut out another little charcuterie board. This is using the smallest die from that set. And this is pink gingham paper that I also got from that same seller from Etsy with the heart papers. I'll link this file as well. It's all different tiny ginghams, and it's really, really great to have as well. I stamped another one of Diana's stamps on the front of that and colored it in. And it's just very nice and flat, so it doesn't interfere with the card closing and leaves lots of room to write. I tend to write a lot in my cards, so that's why I left it pretty blank. And yeah, I think it came out really, really, really cute. The back just has my logo on it, which I always put on the back of my cards. So that is my project. I hope you like it. I just love how it came out. I love making baking themed projects, and I've done other things with charcuterie boards. I thought it would be perfect for a card front for this Mother's Day event. So thank you so much for watching. I will link the products down below. If you have any questions, please let me know, and don't forget to check out the other ambassadors and their projects for Mother's Day. I am excited to see what they make. I am always so inspired by them. I am in wonderful company having them as fellow ambassadors. So again, thank you so much for watching. Please stick around and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I have lots of project shares and tutorials and hauls on my channel. So that is it for today. I will be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.